To help us when we came across a word that's unfamiliar. Today, you are helping your teacher create a vocabulary rubric to help me learn the meaning of an unfamiliar word. So why is it important to use our strategies to find an unfamiliar word? Milan?
So you would know what it means, so when you go across it again, you could just go with the flow, don't
good.
Get stuck again.
That's good. So just like the last 2 weeks when we used that rubric for character traits, we're creating a new rubric today for unfamiliar words. So when you come across a word, you can use your strategies on our rubric to really come across that meaning. So just like our character traits rubric, we'll have 4 levels. So our first level we actually tackled yesterday. So level 1 would be what did we do yesterday? What did I ask you to do during independent reading time? Connor?
You asked us to read a book, and if we came across any unfamiliar words, use one of the strategies that we just learned to help find out, or put it on a sticky note.
Well, you actually took that further to a level 2. How can we make your explanation even simpler and even just the most basic thing you could do?
Just write it down on a sticky note.
And what are you writing on that sticky note?
The word that's unfamiliar.
Yep. So level 1 is I can identify an unfamiliar word So as simple as that, you're just picking out a word you don't know. But we came up with that whole long list of awesome strategies to do. But I'm going to take what Connor just said and create our level 2. So our level 2 would be I can identify an unfamiliar word. Keep up with my markers. Actually, I'm going to take what Connor said and even break that down a little bit tinier. So if you find an unfamiliar word, what is something that most people do instead of using their strategies? And instead of just reading right past it, what is something you could do? Madison?
Well, usually people, instead of just using their strategies, sometimes they just go right to the dictionary or the internet.
Well, using the internet or the dictionary is a strategy that we came up with yesterday.
Yeah, but you want to do that last.
You do want to do that last. But even more of a careless thing, what is something that you do when you see a word you might not know? Campbell?
Maybe you might sound it out.
You could sound it out. Milan?
They skip it.
Might skip it. Or what could you put in its place? Or what could you just do? Charlie?
You can just do you can skip it and then you just write on a sticky note and then you just sound it out on the sticky note.
Yeah. Or what if I see the word superior and I'm like, oh, I think that just must mean super. What did I do? Ryan?
Well, if you want to know what it means, if it's bolded, you can look in the dictionary.
Yeah, but we're not even using one of our strategies. What can you just do? Siobhan?
You actually just you just guessed what it is. And
Perfect.
and you don't actually know what it means. You're just guessing just because it
So you're just guessing, or you're predicting, or inferring what the word means. So I can identify an unfamiliar word in the text and predict its meaning. So you're just writing down that unfamiliar word and thinking, I think it means this, and moving on. But to make that even further, like Connor said, for a level 3, Connor, you had no idea that you jumped up that far.
Yeah.
You'll take what you did in a 1 and 2. I can identify an unfamiliar word in the text, predict the meaning, and use my vocabulary. I didn't leave myself much room. Strategies. And what strategies am I talking about? Point to where the strategies are. Right there on that chart that we brainstormed all together yesterday. So you would pick out a word from the text, infer, predict, guess the meaning, and then check your work with one of these awesome strategies, like finding a synonym in the book, inferring, using your background knowledge, maybe looking at prefixes, any one of those awesome strategies. Who thinks they know how we can take this even further above and beyond to a level 4? Whisper to your shoulder partner what you think that could be.
Instead of just using one strategy to check your work, you can use all of the strategies and then go to the dictionary or the internet to make sure your strategies work correctly.
Let's share out just a couple. Who can share what their partner said? Mila?
Maybe it's you could use two or more strategies to see if you get the same answer on one.
That would be great in a level 3 if the first strategy you wanted to try didn't work. But I'm looking to go even further. Ryan?
You could double or triple check it.
That's great for a level 3. Connor?
Using all the strategies.
Yeah, that would take forever. I wouldn't expect that unless you just had so much trouble. But then if you have so much trouble with all of our strategies, where do you go, Madison? What did you say you do last? Internet or dictionary. But we don't always have those available. Yeah. A level 4 is identifying your unfamiliar word, predicting its meaning, using a strategy, and then using all of that awesome information and putting that new vocabulary word into a sentence correctly.
That's right.
You were going to say that? So everything in a level 3 plus using I'm capitalizing the word new, since it's really showing that it's a new word that you have learned. Using the new word in a sentence.
Make sure it makes sense.
Yes, you have to make sure it makes sense. Now, can you use the sentence that it's in the book?
No.
No, that does not show that you have truly learned the meaning of that word. So that would be you using that vocabulary word and creating your own sentence, showing its meaning. And we'll practice that the rest of this week using our rubric. So today, what I want you to do is using the browsing boxes on your desks, pick a nonfiction book, and I want you to read it and use your Post-it notes, sticky notes, to identify any unfamiliar words. All I want you to do today is practice a level 1. If you want to try to take it to a level 2, that would be great.